local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Animal caretakers, welcome and hello again, everyone. I'm Lee Maddox, and this is Tennessee Home and
Good morning, everybody. Who's batting lead off over there today? Nobody. Nobody yet. Group share. All right. Morning, Christy. Norma. Kevin, morning to you. Good to see everybody this morning. Where's my logo? Yeah. Oh, there it goes. On top of the screen. Morning, Holly.
Morning.
Good to see you. Yes. Down. A little rainy out there this morning, yeah?
What are you, Canadian? Yeah.
Yeah. Pam, howdy. Oh my gosh.
I know. I just like.
A little headache this morning, you know. It's not bad. Just a little. What? What?
You keep saying you know now. It's like a thing, I guess, that you do, you know?
Yeah. Morning, Jerry. I'm glad you're up with us, James. It's good. Get up early in the morning, get all kind of stuff done, unless you have to sit here for 2 hours talking on the radio, in which case you get nothing done. At least productive part of my day right here.
No, we're spending quality time together.
Yeah.
We got quality
We end
time
up
covered.
Pissed at each other by the end of the show. We fight the rest of the day. And I can't do any other work. It's really at least productive part of my day. Last full week of school. I mean, yeah, this is it. This is it. Last full week. Summer break is upon us. Pam, you sending us some stars? Aren't you sweet?
Thank you, Pam.
I think I get like some cents off of that or something.
We don't know.
I don't know. I didn't know nothing about it till last week. It automatically posts that thing on there that was like, if you send me stars, remember, I don't post that. I was like, oh.
I removed it one day because I didn't want people to think we were asking for charity.
I know. I don't like it. We're not begging. But sure, send us some money. Yeah. It'll be good. You ready to do this thing?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do it. Good Monday morning to you, everybody. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. For you night shift warriors, we are glad to have you along for the ride. Wherever it is that you're headed, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. I want to tell you about a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Orange Beach, Alabama. You want to save a little bit of money? I can save you 15% when you book that condo. Just because you're a Thunder Radio listener. No other reason. No gimmicks, no tricks, no timeshare presentations. Just go to thunder1320.com/beach to learn more about that. We have got a busy day. We got to get caught up. We actually had we weren't in on Friday. We did not anticipate such a late night on Thursday last week covering sports. So Friday was best of. So we got a 3 days worth of stuff to catch you up on. It was a very busy weekend. Elam Foundation on Saturday. We were out there for that. We'll get caught up, discuss, and of course whatever else we get into, like stupid silly stat, name that tune, name that movie, whatever it is that we're doing today. Your birthdays from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Also, your anniversaries, call those in 728-1320 to get through on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. Those open up here in the next couple of minutes, and you're free to call in whenever you'd like. Let's take a look at the weather before we get going too far along this morning. 63 degrees. It is rainy out there. We ran through a couple of heavy rainstorms on our way into the station this morning. 80% chance of rain today, high of 77. And then overnight tonight, around 60 with an 80% chance of rain. Tuesday, a 50% chance of rain early, a 90% chance of rain by the time we get to the end of the day on Tuesday, high of 73. We get much muggier, 80 on Wednesday, 85 on Thursday, and then 85 again on Friday with a 50% chance of rain. Long range look into your Saturday, 50% shot at showers with a high of 82. Same thing for Sunday. As we kind of get into a storm pattern by the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, chance of severe weather, kind of summer pop-up style by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, and even into next week. Weather forecast brought to you by our friends at the Hillsboro Food Company. I hit the grill yesterday, and you can hit the grill too with some fresh cut meats from the Hillsboro Food Company. Stop on by and see them at 7403 Hillsboro Highway in Hillsboro. That's the Hillsboro Food Company. All right, I do believe it's time to welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. She sits across from me patiently. She is the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of the Peterson Media Group. She's by far the looks inside of this studio, the president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's going to be a good one.
I feel good today for a Monday. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yet. We're just getting started. We've got time. We've got time.
New Orleans, turning them heads on Bourbon Street like a hurricane. Everybody gonna know her name. She's rocking down that 10 in a 90 mile an hour goodbye.
Yeah.
Morning, everybody.
What am I gonna do? She's
Norma loves your hair. Loves your hair. Monitor is like either loud or unhearable. That's Adam Craig. Saw him Saturday night at the Elam Foundation.
That's him?
Yeah. That's a good one.
on a brother's couch, drinking cheap beer at a frat house, down an old Miss.
Countdowns, what's happening in and around the Manchester community, or the southern Middle Tennessee community, I suppose. We got a lot of things coming up, Holly. We are 5 days away from the Thundies Sports Awards. That's coming up Saturday at the First Baptist Church in Manchester. It's going to be a big day. It's pretty much sold out, so it's done.
I'm getting very excited.
Everything's done except for my part. I've got to finish my part. Like, I got a lot of work to do.
What have you got left?
I got to finish the slideshow.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd.
I got most of it done.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but there's just the little fine details, you know. We got to get those. Somebody's on line one. Let's see what they did. Morning, Joe.
Yes, sir. I'd like to put a birthday on, sir.
Let's do it.
Joshua Vandergriff.
Is it for today?
Yes, sir. It sure is.
All righty. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
I love living in the South. I love the way
Right.
people talk. We were talking a little bit about that this weekend. Accents, like Irish accents, and how
Yeah.
I just love listening to that. And I'm like, well, obviously Southern is the best accent,
Yeah.
but then Irish and Australian, and
I wish I was Southern.
I wish I had a Southern accent.
Yes. Anyway, the Thundies coming up Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. You'll see all the award winners and scholarship recipients next week on the Thunder Radio website, thunder1320.com. Tonight, I guess I shouldn't have skipped this, high school softball, weather permitting.
Oh, yeah.
6:30, Lady Raiders hosting Nolensville, Region 5 4A semifinals. That is an elimination game right here on Thunder Radio. If you can't make it out, we are 11 days away from Coffee County Central High School graduation. That's coming up next Friday at Cardin Gerald Field. Cannot wait to see the comments on the forum, wondering what's going on out there at the football field. What's going on out there at the football field? There's a lot of people out there. What are they doing? Our game?
Yeah.
So Savannah Bananas are in town. That's what I'm going to post.
Everybody went to Savannah Bananas this
I know.
weekend.
Saturday was a lot of people up there.
Said it was a good show.
And then we are 14 days away. 2 weeks from today, be Memorial Day, 2025, and summer. That's the unofficial start of summer right there. I think I'll celebrate by taking a random week off. Yeah, probably won't do that. So a couple of really big things happening right now on our website. So check this. We partnered with Flooring Solutions in Tullahoma to give away a free LVP floor, 400 square feet installed in your home. Go to thunder1320.com/floor to register. And this one just started on Saturday. It's a two-week entry, so you got to get your entries in. AVU Heating and Air. That's American Veterans United Heating and Air out of Shelbyville. We partnered with them. We're giving away an HVAC unit. That's right. A full HVAC unit installed in your home.
Giving it away.
I'm giving it away. Thanks to AJ over at AVU Heating and Air. Talk to him about all of your heating and air services, but they're giving one away. So go to thunder1320.com/cool. COOL. Thunder1320.com/cool. Or there's a link on our Facebook page, facebook.com. Search for Thunder Radio. And I'll post it in the comments over on the Facebook feed. If you're watching on the Carmine Family Dental cameras this morning, I'll post it there. But that way you got a chance to go get registered. Somebody's going to win that thing.
Might as well be you.
I know. All right. Anything from you out of the comings and goings? I'm going to go grab this link.
Yeah, I've got some things. Let's see here. Let me do the national days first. It's National Women's Checkup Day. Friendly reminder to go get your checkups. I'm turning 40 this year, and there are certain checkups that I have to start having, and not looking forward to that. I think I'll push it off till December. Just push it as far off as I can. National Nutty Fudge Day.
That's an interesting one. Sorry, I was busy. I wanted to comment
what are you doing?
instantly on that. I was trying to get this link posted. That is interesting, right there.
Your grandma does. She does that at Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, she's a big fudge person. She makes some pretty good fudge.
Yeah, she does some with and without nuts.
I prefer. She does. I'm more of a nut person.
I do like the
It just adds some texture. Need a little texture to it.
It's too rich without.
It breaks that up.
I'm not a big fudge person. National Odometer Day.
Oh, make sure those odometers are correct. I guess.
Anyway, those are your national days. Seems like I had something else took a screenshot. Oh, okay. So it's the last full week of school, right?
Yes, if you're a Coffee County person. I think Tullahoma, they graduate this week.
Oh.
Yeah. And
wow.
Huntland over there, they graduate this week. I think they graduate the 15th or something like that.
Can I ask a question about sports and graduation in Tullahoma?
Sure.
And I hate asking Josh anything because his face will say you're an idiot. It makes me not even want to ask him. But Tullahoma baseball, if they graduate on Friday,
okay,
are all their games going to be done by Friday, or will they play after?
Well, the state tournament is next week.
That's what I thought, but also.
So last year when they won the state championship, they had already graduated.
Okay.
A week prior. Some schools do that.
Okay.
It just is what it is.
Yeah. I was just checking. I didn't know.
Yeah, it just is what it is. It's when they graduate, but the season's not quite over.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Anyway, Coffee County High School, it's their last full week. They have senior week. Like,
oh boy, of course. Let's have another themed week where we all got to dress up and do things.
I love it. Anything but a backpack day. You could take. I've seen pictures. They didn't have it. They didn't do this when we were in school, but basically,
I would not have participated.
Carry there were pictures of people with wheelbarrows or baby carriages. Anything but a backpack, literally. Tuesday is Remembering Raiders, where you just wear your Raider gear.
Is our girl one going to participate in any of this? I feel like she will not.
Well, I think maybe this one, Senioritis. It's wear your comfy clothes, sweats, baggy t-shirts, and hoodies.
She's been doing that for a while.
No pajamas allowed. This ain't Walmart. Don't be wearing your pajamas to school. Throwback Thursday. Dress like your younger self. Find a picture of yourself in elementary school and recreate it. And I love that one. That's really cute. She won't do it. And I think since Friday,
we should have themed. I guess we should. All the people listening, we should start having themed weeks at work. Since none of y'all go to high school, we should just have our own themed weeks.
Do you? They can still I mean, they have kids.
Do
Probably,
they? Maybe,
or maybe have had kids, and maybe they're like, "Oh, that's a cute idea for when my kid." It's still relatable, even though it doesn't apply to everybody, but the seniors.
Yeah, relatable.
You're such a punk.
I'm not, no.
You're like, what does this have to do with anybody listening?
I just feel like we're doing the morning announcements over at the high school.
How about you plan the show? How about you want content? You go find it. And I'm excited to see the new.
I'm waiting on you to go find it.
Revamped morning show where you're in control of the content.
Actually, the new
It's going to get better.
morning
you guys.
show is going to be one that I'm not a part of. I'm stepping away. It's a good time to make that announcement. Holly will be doing the morning show with a co-host of her choice. And
Look at that. Will never happen. You're not leaving this show before me. I promise. I'll just leave the state.
You're who people want to listen
they
to anyway.
don't.
You're who they tune in for.
I'm not any good at this. And then I'm on the show and he's like, "You're not. This is, what are we doing? Senior announcements." I want to talk a little bit about Dusty's Day Friday and the Elam benefit on Saturday.
In this segment?
Well, you tell me.
Well, what do you have planned for the second segment?
I guess that.
Well, that's what I was asking. Is this a second segment thing or a first segment? Doesn't matter.
It's
We can do it
probably
either way.
so big it can go in both.
Well, how about we just take a break now?
All right.
And you could talk about it when we come back.
Okay.
All right. Well, I got a minute. Let's tell you about Dirtworks. So a lot of rain. It's going to show you where the dirt or the water is standing in your yard. That is not a good thing. It's going to bring in the mosquitoes, going to bring in the reptiles, going to just bring in, it just stinks, right? Or if it's getting under your house, that's even worse. Call our friends at Dirtworks. They'll take care of that. 931-409-0782. They can bring in dirt, bring in their big machines, and they can take care of that issue for you. That's Dirtworks, 931-409-0782. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30 today. So we're just getting started. We got a lot more fun left.
Summer heat is coming in hot, but AVU Heating and Air down in a big way.
All right, y'all. Y'all are very chatty this morning over here. What?
Because we all need to wake up, need to do better.
Yeah, oh, it's a little groggy. You've got so much to do in a week, and you're just kind of like, well, I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
And then you just sit there and twiddle your thumbs for 2 hours.
Yes, I do. Yes, I know what that's like. I have a little bit of that because it's Reconcile Week.
Oh, I got you. Reconcile.
Did that make you think of something?
It did?
Is something wrong?
No. Okay.
We've decided to move Joke of the Day a little further back. I talked to Fletcher.
He's usually in the shower around Joke of the Day
Yeah, so
time,
he's not quite ready for Joke at the beginning of stat.
We got to pack a lot of stuff. You've been doing it this segment.
Oh, that's far too early.
So now that third segment is going to be Joke and stat and granddad's.
The joke is quick.
Do our comments even work anymore? Odd that nobody's saying anything. After I posted those links, and I'm like, did I break it?
Are we even live anymore?
Probably not. I think I messed that link up. There they are.
Shannon. Good morning. Leslie.
How does it feel knowing both kids will be out of school? Fantastic.
Feels great, Norma. Speaking of that, ordered the girl ones graduation invitations. They come in. They look beautiful right here at the dead. Like, I got to get them out now. She graduates in 2 weeks. I put the wrong time. It's got the wrong time on it.
That's funny. She asked me. She said, when's graduation? Like, it's at 7. Is it 7 every year?
He told me, and I never changed it. I just left it because I am.
You're going to have to write in pen on there. You're going to have to write 7 o'clock on the graduation invitation.
It's the background is black. I don't have a white.
You're going to tape over it.
I took the pen and I just marked out. So all it says is May 23rd. If you want to find out the time, call me.
Yeah, the boy one did like the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, he said it was really cool.
And yeah, we're trying to get motivated for the work week as well, Jana. It's not. Mondays do suck.
Did y'all all of the reviews I saw were that it was awesome and it exceeded expectations.
Yeah.
Cole said that the scoring was weird. He said because you didn't.
If you won the inning, you got a point.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I don't feel like it's something that I would have enjoyed myself at, but it's probably good for.
This isn't baseball.
Yeah, it's probably good for kids and non-sports people. Holly would have loved it. This is how they should be at the Braves games. I can see that now.
I just don't like sitting still for that long.
We get to that. We go to a Braves game. By the second inning, she's like, "Well,
I need to walk around.
think we can head out."
cannot sit there.
But we
I
drove
need
to
to go.
Atlanta.
Actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Trying to do it right.
Thunder Radio Morning Show, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work on this rainy Monday morning. Glad to have you along with us. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
You had a lot that you wanted to cram into this segment, so I don't want to waste a lot of time.
Okay.
with formalities.
We'll start with Friday, Dusty's Day.
Talking about the Dusty Elam Foundation's event where they bring special needs kids out to the farm to enjoy a day.
That's why I
for
have
people
you.
who
Here's the
don't
color.
know. There's somebody
Who
watching.
doesn't?
It's like,
I can't
no,
believe
no.
that anybody doesn't know what that is. Okay.
No, Holly, you cannot think like that. I mean, we got Kevin here who listens from Huntland. He probably don't know.
Okay. It's incredible.
And there's probably one or more person out there that doesn't know.
But they know now because you just told them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I love about it is it's not only great for the kids, but the volunteers and the people that get to help and be a part of it. It's like when you've had a long stretch of like cold weather and it's been dreary, and then you have a day and it's like 75 and the sun is shining. You go outside and you feel all of that, I don't know, bright energy. That's what it feels like out there. And the amount of coordination that has to go into that day with all of the different schools and all of the different kids and everybody coming, having face paint and balloon and all the inflatables and food, anything that you can imagine out there, and the coordination that goes into that. It's really impressive.
Oh, 100%.
And when you're out there, it's like, this is good for me. It's good for me to see it and be there, and it's good for your soul.
Holly hung out of a sunroof to video the parade on the way out there. And she was supposed to be giving play-by-play narrative on it.
No, I never agreed to that.
And she's like, people just know what's happening. They just know.
I'm not.
They just know. She's wanting to do play-by-play on a ball game, but they just know. They just know what's happening out there. They'll know.
Some of that route, there's not anything going on. What am I supposed to say during that time?
Should have sold a sponsor. That's when you do your sponsor reads. When it's downtime, could have sold you a sponsor.
So fast forward to Saturday and the Dusty Elam benefit. That's for anyone and everyone who wants to go out there and enjoy the day. We were, of course, out there set up, doing some live coverage drop-ins, and I saw one of our loyal listeners, a kid that listens. I don't know if I should say his name. I don't want to embarrass him. I don't think I'll embarrass him. Anywho, he was like, Miss Holly, we're playing baseball. It's your turn. You hit. And it was one of those plastic bats, like you might get with a wiffle ball game. But the ball that they were using was like a big rubber ball, like bigger than a kickball.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you would describe it. I know what ball you're talking about. But
it's not the really big bouncy balls that you see in the bins. It was.
Lindsay said, just say it. Just say his name.
It Lindsay, did you see it happen? I'm so sorry. So Nolan says.
It was Nolan.
So he gets up there and I'm like, I'm going to be impressive. I want to hit it out of the fence. I was way far away from the fence.
Holly was about to show them kids how she's an athlete.
I wanted to be an athlete.
Yes.
So he pitches it right down the middle. Perfect pitch. I caught it clean. Line drive. It hit Nolan in the face so hard. Nolan's head jerked back. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
She done snapped
I'm so
that
sorry.
fifth grader's head back.
He said, I never would have expected that from you.
Oh, Holly.
I was like, I'm going to talk about this on the radio Monday. I was like,
she's like Peyton Manning on that SNL skit out there running them kids over and throwing the ball and knocking them down. That's Holly out there playing whatever ball. Not with.
I was honored he asked me.
Come on,
I was like, yes, I'll play.
You nearly knocked his teeth out his head.
No, it was the soft rubber ball.
Those things sting when they get you in the face. You get hit in the face with the basketball. How bad that stings?
Though.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had a lot of fun out there. I had reached my.
Holly left early.
I reached my social
limit.
I was full.
Yep.
These are my favorite people out here. At the all the folks out there are all my best friends and I love them. But I had when I get to a limit where I'm like, I've had enough people, I need to go home. And Josh took me home and he come back and he was going to wait for Adam Craig to play, who is amazing. I saw him last year.
He's very good.
And while Adam Craig is playing, Josh is messaging me. You know what? Where's my phone? Let me just read you the messages. Buddy is so excited. Adam Craig is a singer-songwriter.
Yes.
Very, very popular songwriter with big names.
Yeah.
You can probably tell a little bit about Adam better.
He's got some Aldine, that's picked him up, and a few others that you'll recognize.
But this is the messages. He's giving me play-by-plays.
Let me go back and find these messages.
Looking back, 40 with you, gonna come out May 30th. Cody Johnson, I think, gonna be great. No Dylan Scott. It's a Don't This Guy Wrote song.
Nobody wants the typos of my text messages.
Adam Craig just sang a song he wrote called Looking Back at 40 with
You.
You.
There's no at.
Golly, Josh, looking back 40 with you. Dylan Scott recorded it, and it comes out May 30th. It's really good. I think it'll be a hit.
I loved it. It was amazing.
He said, all these songs are getting me in my feels.
Well, by this time, it's a long day,
He said, dude is singing a song. It's amazing. He said, something in the works with this one. Don't want to jinx it, but it's a big artist. And if it ain't Wallen, I'll lose a lot of money.
I thought it sounded just like a Wallen song. It says Jack and Whiskey in Tennessee in it. So.
Sounds just like something he'd cut. And
man, I didn't realize my texts were going to be read this morning. So
he was excited.
I didn't realize
it.
that was going to happen. So I'm not engaged in this conversation at all.
Oh,
no boundaries.
No boundaries, indeed.
You just want to come out.
You tell everybody everything.
Let me read some of the stuff you told. Let me read some of the stuff.
Holly don't sleep good at night, so she chugs NyQuil. Like that's just fair information for everybody.
Let me just read some of the things she says in her text messages.
No, you better not.
No, let me just read some of these things that she says. Let me find
FCC's gonna shut us down.
No, we just may lose a lot of fans.
See, Carrie agrees with you that the one that you thought was Wallen. She says that's got to be Wallen.
It sounds just like something he would sing. When it says the words Tennessee and Jack and whiskey, and it's talking about why Jack came up with whiskey because he got his heart broke. I mean that's Wallen to a T, isn't it?
Josh is very passionate about Morgan Wallen.
See,
look how. His smile, the twinkle in his eye right now.
They can't see it. They're on the radio.
I'm explaining it. I'm the color commentator, and I will say you did not look that happy on our wedding day.
Morgan Wallen wasn't there. I thought he put on a good show.
My mom messaged you, and she said that she heard a Morgan Wallen song.
Yeah, she said, I was thinking about you. I heard a Morgan. I don't like Morgan Wallen, but I heard a Morgan Wallen song, one of his new ones. I kind of thought you should know. So they came out like 4 years ago.
Josh can tell you the exact release date.
Oh, I don't know. It's been a while. It's a good one, though. Yes. Josh lights up like a Christmas tree over Wallen. That's not accurate.
Shannon went to the Lawn Sessions concert. I think he had a good time. He won tickets last week on the. Oh
yeah, he did. How did that go?
That's what he was saying. There was plenty of Jack to be had Friday night. They were not stingy with the liquor.
Good. I'm glad that you got your money's worth.
Jessica says Josh lights up like a Christmas tree over Wallen.
Yeah. Well, it sings good stuff. It's whatever. But that's not even the point. I thought Adam Craig put on a good show.
He sure did.
Saturday night. You don't know. You weren't there.
No, I could tell.
You left.
Buddy, your messages. You were giving me a play-by-play.
Well, it's because I missed you being there and you were missing good stuff.
He's like, I miss you.
And I was like, well, I wish you were here. You could listen to this song and this song and this song. And they were good.
And then the Huffer Brothers played and you said they were good.
Yeah, they were good.
And
they had their full band ensemble.
Okay.
They're pretty good.
All right.
It's hard to follow up Adam Craig, though. He's a professional.
Yeah.
So that's difficult to do. I opened the show with Adam Craig today in the opening song. Not Wallen.
I say now it's Wallen. Right underneath Wallen is Adam Craig for Josh.
No.
Yeah. I don't think Adam Craig or Morgan Wallen could do no wrong.
So I went to work out when I'm in Manchester, I work out at Snap. But when I'm in Tullahoma, I work out at Planet Fitness. And I went to work out Friday. And when I walked in, the girl at the front counter was like, Walker Hayes just left like 5 minutes ago. And I was like, I just missed Walker Hayes. I was going to get him to come do 2 Reels and a Fake with me. I use your songs all the time for 2 Reels and a Fake. They suck.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to jump to the rush to do that. If you approach him like that.
Maybe. I'm not going to approach him at all. I'm not.
You waiting on him to approach you?
Yeah,
like,
I figured
Josh,
I was wearing my Whiskey Country t-shirt. I figure he'd be like, well, okay. No, I would never approach somebody like that at the gym. Or even in public. They don't want to be bothered. I wouldn't want to be bothered.
Right.
So I'm just never going to be able to.
I told you what I would do if I ever was around someone famous.
We've seen what you'll do around someone famous.
No.
Stand awkwardly and walk up and have your picture taken and walk off.
I'm going to walk in front of the famous person and trip like right in front of them.
There you go.
And if they help me up, then it's a little meet cute.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe not so cute, but it's a meet anyway. And if they don't help me up, did I really want to meet them?
It's good. Solid logic. You got all right. Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're past due for the top of the hour break right now. Don't forget you can win a brand new HVAC unit thanks to AVU Heating and Air. Go to thunder1320.com/cool. That's COOL. Thunder1320.com/cool. Get yourself entered. Contest runs through May 24th. So hurry up and get your name entered for a free HVAC unit.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors.
We got a pretty cool Father's Day giveaway coming up too. We're pumped about that. We got some meats, a grill, Weber charcoal, thanks to Home Depot and Hillsborough Food Company for hooking us up.
What kind of grill?
It's a Weber charcoal with charcoal and fire starter.
We have a pellet grill, and apparently you have to make sure there's constantly pellets.
Holly just started that thing up and just walked off, but then you blew it up.
I checked it. I know I didn't almost blow it up. I checked it.
It was running
before.
without no pellets, and I don't know what that's going to do, but
They were in. They had gone down in there
and burnt. They you know what the pellets do? They burn. It's fire.
How long do you think I had it on for?
I don't know. I smelled it.
Hey,
I smelled it when I was cutting the grass. Like I think she started the grill. I can smell it.
I did start the grill.
Now, I know because it was started, but I just didn't know exactly when. I feel like it had been running for about 20, 30 minutes.
Did anything break? Was there any? We just put more pellets in it. It was fine. He's gonna make it sound like I
Let's see here, jingles. Welcome to the jungle when we come back. How about that?
What are we doing here?
Well, this is joke of the day. It's Granddad's. It's joke of the day. It's stupid, silly stat. There's a lot in this segment.
All right, I'm ready.
We should go check. Let's see here. What? You act like you forgot something.
No, I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's my thinking face.
We'll go back there and check the building when we get off the air if you want. Make sure everything's in there.
I got a couple of birthdays.
Birthdays?
Carson Riddle has a birthday today.
Carson Riddle.
And Grayson Sadler. And Cora Harrison.
Cora Harrison?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what birthday's there. Was there a lot of people there, Shannon, at the thing? The lawn sessions?
Let me go ahead and get you the stats sent over. Not that one.
It was packed. Good. Good. I'm glad there was a good crowd there.
All right. I'm going to give y'all this. It's a little bit of trivia.
You got 15 seconds.
According to a new survey, this is the second most Instagram-worthy road trip in the world. What is it? Second most Instagram-worthy.
Is that the stat today?
Road trip. No. That's just something for our Facebook.
Something for you to ponder. And we will never tell you the answer. We'll forget later.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Hide your kids from Holly. She smashed a kid's face with a ball over the weekend. Way to go, Holly.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're across the top of the hour. We have a lot to pack into this segment. Joke of the day coming up immediately. We also have a menu for Granddad Stupid Silly Stat coming up in just a minute as well. Calling your birthdays. The phone lines are open. We'll do that around 8 o'clock, 931-728-1320, but you can call them in anytime. All right, Holly, you pick.
Granddad's.
Do it.
Okay, so if you go to Granddad's today at 620 Woodbury Highway through their lunch line, which is only $10.99, you can't
$9.99.
That's right, $9.99. You can't hardly find that at any fast food restaurant for a combo.
Well, no, you can't.
And
this is better.
You're getting bigger, healthier portions.
Oh yeah, no doubt. We went last week. Something amazing. I got the burn ends on
11
Wednesday.
to 2 today. Open face roast beef, hamburger steak, barbecued pulled pork, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, green beans, fried cabbage, pepper slaw, coleslaw, cucumber slaw, cornbread, or roll. Your drink is included with that lunch. Go by and see them at Granddad's.
Do it. All right. Do you want to do joke of the day? Or do you want to do stat? What do you want to do here?
I'll do joke of the day. Here you go, everybody. I used to have a job at a calendar factory, but I got fired because I took a couple days off.
Boom. Good job, Holly. Good.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat is revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. What makes them different than any automotive repair shop? Well, for one, they do custom exhaust work, which is just not something you're going to find anywhere at any repair shop. And they do it at Freedom Automotive. They're also open 6 days a week. That's a big deal for everyone who works Monday through Friday. You don't get off to 5 or 6 o'clock. Well, you can go see them on Saturdays. They're locally owned and operated. They have finance plans on their tires and so many other great differences that sets Freedom Automotive apart. 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, right in front of College Street Elementary School. Holly?
26% of women say that if they saw this in their date or boyfriend's car, it would be a deal breaker.
Oh, this is weird.
It's a fourth.
That's a lot.
It's a fourth of women say
Family-friendly show.
say that if they saw this in their date or boyfriend's car, it would be a deal breaker.
I am surprised by this.
I don't see how.
Yeah, I'm surprised by this. Morning show.
Other women clothing?
Other women's clothing. I think that would probably be like 90%, right? That's not it, though.
Can you imagine if I got in your truck and there was some other women's clothes?
We came home from the Gatlinburg one time, and there was other women's undergarments that came out of the laundry, and Holly picked them up to fold them and lost her mind.
Well, they wasn't mine. I tell you, I don't wear that
they were
that style.
They were her sister-in-law's.
My sister-in-law's laundry
That
somehow
snuck into our laundry.
Yeah,
but the look she gave me, and I was like, no. Man, wasn't me. Morning show.
How about dip?
Dip. Good guess, but not it. Laura says drugs.
Oh, that's a deal breaker. I hope more than a fourth of women would.
Unless they share.
Sharing is caring.
Morning show.
Trash.
Good guess, but not it. Trash.
I ain't getting in this car with all the trash.
Dina, call back. What are the guesses we had? I was going to write them down, but other women's clothes.
Dip.
Trash. And there was probably another one or two I forgot. Drugs. This is an odd stat to me. I'm surprised that this many women find this to be a deal breaker. 26% of women say if they saw this in their date's car, it would be a deal breaker. I'm just surprised.
It's not anything bad.
No, I don't think it's anything that bad. So or bad at all. 728-1320. Morning show.
A firearm.
A firearm.
Oh, that's a
That's
great
a really good
guess.
guess, but not it.
That
It's a good guess based on our hints, too.
that makes more sense than the actual
They
answer.
all way more sense. Morning show.
Lipstick.
Lipstick. Good guess, but not
Because
it.
why does he have that?
What are you doing?
He's
lipstick?
either wearing it, which is weird, or it's someone else's. That's weird.
728-1320. Take your guesses. Morning show.
KY jelly.
No. No. 728-1320. Philip said shovel, rope, and lime. Morning show.
A car seat.
A car seat. Good guess.
Oh.
Good guess, but not it.
Good guess.
Not it, though. The stat today, if you didn't hear it, didn't catch it. Hang on. I got it somewhere. All right. 26% of women say if they saw this in their date's car, it would be a deal breaker. And again, I don't understand why this is a deal breaker to me. This is not bad in my mind. Amber says a Taylor Swift CD. I can understand that far more than the actual answer. Now, what's he doing with a Taylor Swift CD? Who's got CDs?
That's what I thought when we started dating and you had that box set of Gilmore Girls.
I never
was
had.
like, that was almost a deal breaker
That was
for me.
that never happened.
Taylor Swift CD, good guess.
Never happened. A lot of good guesses today. None of them right. You can try again at 728-1320. We've got Thunder Radio swag for the winner today. I'll get you one of your favorite radio stations t-shirts here. Morning show.
Diaper bag.
Diaper bag. Good guess, but no. Morning show.
A bad smell.
Ooh, good guess.
Good guess. Not it.
I don't do bad
I
smells.
don't do smells.
I had a gentleman last week at awards day. He was close talking to me. Close
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
Oh, smelled like a garbage disposal.
Nice. 26% of women say if they saw this in their date's car, it would be a deal breaker. I'm trying to think of a good hint here.
It's not legal in every state, is it?
No.
Okay. So there's something. Maybe it's a legality thing.
I guess. Morning show.
Fishing pole.
Fishing pole. No, not a fishing pole.
They're going down to the creek. It's fine.
By Old Stump Road. Special place where nobody knows.
You frowned at me because you thought I gave the answer away, but I didn't.
Well, I don't think anybody heard it.
Yes, they did.
If
They're
they-
listening to me.
No. Yeah, Dale says pot. I thought that's what the guess would be based on what you said, but that's not it. Morning show.
Marijuana.
Not it. Not it.
I tricked y'all.
Yeah. She threw him a little curveball.
My hint still applies.
Her hint still applies. Yeah. 26% of women say if they saw this in their boyfriend's car, it would be a deal breaker. And that's the thing. Marijuana would make more sense than this answer. I'm shocked that 26% of women say if they see this, they're done. I do not understand that. In my mind, there's something wrong with the women in this scenario. Morning show.
A radar detector.
A radar detector. Good guess, but no. Morning show.
A knife.
A knife. No, not it. Not a weapon of any sort. No weapons. It's not a weapon.
Don't call in and say nunchucks.
Saber, sword, ninja stars, none of that. It's not right. Morning show.
A little black book.
Little black
Little
book.
black book.
No. I never had one of those.
Cologne. I love cologne.
Holly's a big cologne person.
I met someone out at the golf course during the Manchester Chamber Golf Classic, and she also prefers the smell of men's cologne to like women's. Like she also just loves men's cologne. She would prefer to put it on herself. That's me. What? I just love the way it smells.
26% of women say if they saw this in their date's car, it would be a deal breaker. It would be the end of this. And again, I don't understand why. I don't understand why. But if they saw it, they'd be like, no, I'm not dating this guy anymore. 728-1320. Holly's hint was this is not legal in every state.
It's not marijuana.
And the answer is not marijuana. Morning show.
Lottery tickets.
There it is. It's lottery tickets. For some reason, 26% of women say if they see lottery tickets in there, they're out of here. And I don't understand that at all. Who are we talking to?
Shannon.
That's what I thought. So, yeah, lottery tickets is apparently a turn off for a fourth of women out there, Shannon. Come on by and get your shirt.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah. So the answer is lottery tickets. 26% of women say they see lottery tickets.
It's funny because we give those as gifts in the South.
Yeah. Down here, it's a little different. Get your little gift basket. They all little sticks there, like.
Can you imagine? Yeah, with the little bouquet of lottery
tickets.
Can you imagine giving that to a girl and her being like, "Oh, lottery ticket."
This has got to be like a Utah thing or something. It's gonna be like 100% of the women in Utah make up 26% of the women in this survey. I guess I don't know, but I don't know why you'd be so offended.
Shannon's got a good point because he's a gambler and she's not gambling on a relationship.
Yeah, I guess
maybe it's.
I'm sorry, if you play the lottery, and there's different levels of playing the lottery. There's occasionally I'll grab a scratch off, which I'm talking about. I don't remember the last time I bought a scratch off. 5 years. I don't know. The Powerball, once it gets to $1 billion, it's worth my time, Otherwise, I don't want it. Morning show.
We love lottery tickets. My son had me winning my mother's card and $100 bill. And I was happy, but I didn't win.
Oh, shoot.
Well, just take that $100 bill and buy you some more lottery tickets.
No, that's put up for a phone.
Okay. Have a good night.
Thanks, Sue.
Yes. I don't think that it's I don't know. I just don't think that it's that. Again, people can get into it a little too much, right? I mean, I've seen people at the store who I get irritated with them because they want to stand there and scratch off at the counter.
Scratch it off at the
counter. And I'm like, no, you go somewhere else and you scratch that off and come back. But I've seen them come in and out of the store a couple times buying more tickets, and that's fine. It's your thing. I could understand if it was like a consistent, constant thing. But how do you know by just seeing them? By just seeing the tickets, how do you know that that's a thing? Like if you found a lottery ticket in my truck, it's probably been there for 4 years. I probably won a free ticket with it, and I didn't go back and claim it.
No, hey, Josh has probably got an old lottery ticket crammed into his 4-inch thick wallet that's just full of
receipts. And see, this is Jessica says what I was just saying. It would depend on the amount of the tickets. If there's 2 or 3, that's fine. But if you get in there and there's like 40 scratch offs on the floorboard, that's different.
Yeah,
I agree there.
That's bad for several reasons. One,
why aren't you throwing them away?
Are you taking her on a date with garbage in your? Have a little more.
Clean your car
up, fellas, before you go pick up a lady.
I know. The boy did this one time way back when he not long after been driving, he was going to go pick up a girl or whatever, and
he was giving our neighbor a ride home from track. I think it was what
maybe,
it was.
I don't know, but I saw inside of his truck.
Yeah,
and I was like, no, you're not going anywhere until we clean this up. Like there were so many water bottles you couldn't get your feet to the floorboard on the passenger side. And I was like, what is this, dried vomit over here? He's like, yeah.
Oh God.
I was like, what? He said, I got sick. And I was like, why would you clean? You didn't clean it up. It was just and that's I know where Holly gets it, or I know where he gets it.
It was like he just was driving and got sick and was right in the floorboard and just kept driving.
I was like, why didn't you clean that up? He's like, I don't know. I meant to.
He didn't feel good. He just went straight in. And he was coming home from school and he was feeling awful.
Yeah.
And he just got out of the truck and went straight in. It was one of those ones where I don't think he could physically do anything but go lay down.
Then apparently he forgot about it. And it baked in there for a while. I was like, why it smells bad in here? Between that and then the girl one with the stink bait she left in the back of her car there for a month in the summer.
Yeah.
I was like, why does her car smell like that? Awful. Clean that out. And she cleaned it out. It still smelled bad. I don't know what she's done.
Why would she want to drive that around? I don't know. Why would she not just be like, you know what? My car smells bad. I don't like being in it. Let me just take this tackle box full of stink bait out of my trunk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Her and the neighbor girl had decided to go fishing. That was a year or two ago. And I don't know if they call any fish or not. Like, take it now. Take it fishing now. You will catch something. You're going to pull up to the pond and the fish is just going to jump out.
It's going to be the biggest catfish you ever seen.
That and the buzzards will be overhead. All right, we got more morning show. We're here until 8:30 today. Congratulations to Shannon on Stupid Silly Stat. Well, I got to say, I do want to get you a weather forecast. It is going to be kind of rainy. So it rained really hard on us on the way in this morning. Interesting. So we got a little bit of a low pressure system below us. So that rain's coming up from the south, and actually some of it's moving northwest, which is a very odd direction for the rain to move. Doesn't do that often. We got 80% chance of rain showers today. Could see a thunderstorm pop up. Could see some hail and some gusty winds. No tornado threat, but you could see some gusty winds and some hail that come around today. High of 77. 80% chance of rain tonight, early on, especially before midnight. Low of 59. Tomorrow, looking like about a 90% chance of rain and showers. High of 73. That low pressure system clears. Will be around 79 on Wednesday with a slight chance of showers. Thursday, 85, mostly sunny, no chance of rain. Enjoy Thursday, because after that we get into a summer pattern, like 85 Friday, Saturday, Sunday with a 50 to 60% chance of rain showers and severe weather all 3 of those days. So keep your eyes out on that. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. Stop on in and see them for breakfast and lunch. They're open 6 to 6, 7403 Hillsboro Highway. Morning show.
Yes, sir. I was calling about some tickets my student won at Chick-fil-A. They said to call y'all.
We send those out to the students.
Okay. They haven't received them yet?
Yeah, and they were not gone to until the end of the school year.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Student of the week there. Yes. We get those late in the school year, and we send them out. It just takes a little while. All right. Bottom of the hour break news coming up right here. And was it Name That Tune or Name That Movie or Name That Something? What's next?
Name That Tune today.
Name That Tune. That's coming up next.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news update is brought to you by.
Yeah, what was that? It came right off of that.
For Thunder Radio News, I'm Tiffany Clutter. An anonymous gun report was made to Coffee County Central High School Friday. The following is a statement produced by Coffee County Schools.
What?
I was fixing that.
Where are you going to Memphis, Trey?
He's probably got a cooking contest.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
He's told us about it, but Holly doesn't pay attention, Trey. She didn't care.
Never mind.
What were you going to say? Something mean?
No, not me.
You were going to say something mean. Let's see here. Trying to get shot out there. Take your gun.
All right.
Wear a Trump shirt.
This is the this is what it wasn't really a stat. According to a new survey, this is the second most Instagram-worthy road trip in the world. And I just don't know if I agree. Maybe I've never been here.
Where is it?
I can't.
Well, I thought you were going to eventually give the answer.
I wanted some people to try.
No, nobody played. But leave it alone. Let's see what happened. Let's see here. Trey says he's going to try to win a national rib championship. Well, I want some of them ribs.
I hope you win.
When is you gonna have Renee on to talk cooking? I didn't know if you planned it.
Sure didn't.
Are you cranky?
No.
Are you getting cranky with me? Definitely gonna be strapped. A little white.
playing Thursday night at the event. Not sure.
Thank you for playing, Jessica. The Appalachian Trail. Appalachian.
You've never been here to the place?
No, neither of you. Jessica had a good guess. Oh yeah, I already read that. Already said that. But I had a glitch.
I'm gonna guess it's Route 66 because Glenn posted it. Glenn always looks up the answers.
It's not right.
Oh man.
He didn't look. Glenn's just smart.
No, Glenn looks it up. He Googles. He didn't Google that one.
I don't think you Google Glenn.
Glenn the Googler.
Road trip. So you're gonna get in a car and you're gonna drive to this place.
From here?
From wherever you are. It's a road trip. Not everybody's at the same starting place.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna road trip to California, where I would road trip to, Louisiana.
Yeah, some people road trip to
No,
California.
I'm not doing that.
Well, not you.
How far away is it from here?
Long way. Like around California. Let me see if I got a guess here.
Investigators determined that Professor Hong misappropriated at least $8,225.48 in donations intended for.
Are you ready for the answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me reword it and see if it's a like a bucket list tourist. You go here to see the thing in the United States.
You go here to see the thing in the United States.
It's like a bucket list.
Old Faithful?
Like Old Faithful, that's not correct.
I don't know. Yellowstone. That's not near California.
Yeah, well, it's up that way. But
the Grand Canyon.
Yes, it's the Grand Canyon.
Good, Josh Taylor. Good. Trey got it.
Shannon, Josh.
Yeah, Hunter.
Have y'all ever seen it? I feel like me going to the Grand Canyon, I would walk. I wouldn't be able to walk to the end. I would have to like get down on my belly and scoot, and I'd be like, "Daggone, that's big," and then I would leave.
Yeah. I don't know that it would be worth it.
James said any hootie to his kids this weekend.
If it was closer,
Any hootie.
if there's a closer trip, might be worth going. Like it's the time I've got to spend,
I feel like I would like to go maybe.
I reached a deal with China last night, Josh. Maybe that's it.
Foresty.
To the foresty, the redwood forest.
Yeah, or Yosemite, or.
Trey said he's going to Memphis, so I couldn't help myself.
Touchdown on
Sing
the
it.
land of death.
In the middle of the pouring rain.
Sing it, Holly. Sing it now. You were awful singing a minute ago. Before I cut them out.
With my fitting feet off of Beal.
Nah, that ain't right. Morning show.
I have a birthday for today.
For today. Let's do it.
Isaac Reynolds.
Isaac Reynolds. Okay, got it down.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Call in birthdays anytime. We're always happy to receive the birthdays. All right. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Save 15% on your next trip to Orange Beach, Alabama, with a nice condo right there on the beach. Go to thunder1320.com/beach to learn more. What?
What?
You looked at me like I forgot something or did something wrong.
No.
You want to play games?
Yeah, let's play. Name that tune. I picked out a song. I think it's going to be a good one
Hang on a
today.
second. Somebody's on line one.
Okay.
Morning show.
call in a birthday for yesterday?
Yesterday. Go ahead.
Jobson Lemon.
Oh, okay, got him.
He turned 17.
Oh,
All right, 17.
Thank you.
thank you.
All right, happy belated birthday to Jobson. We got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. We'll be celebrating today, and we'll be drawing for slices of pie this afternoon for all 3 days. So get those birthdays in. All right, Holly, back to you. What we're doing? Stu, name that tune.
Yep, Josh is going to play a 1, 2, and then a 3-second clip. It's your job to identify the song, call in, tell us the exact right name and the artist for a chance to win what?
Thunder Radio swag today.
All right, t-shirt.
728-1320. Name this song and the artist. Just sounds like noise. Listen closely. Just sounds like noise to me, Holly.
Yeah, I think I did good picking the song and the clip today.
The part of the song.
Yeah.
That's the harder part, is to get the part of the song that no one recognizes. 2-second clip. Ah, there we go. That gets you get a little bit more there. Catch a little bit of that rhythm. Stop ringing that bell. I'm gonna take it away. We're gonna retire the bells.
No, we're not.
No more bell on the morning show.
Play it again.
It served its purpose. Nobody. Nothing.
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 If we make it to the 3 with no correct,
No,
then
no.
that means I win.
You got to stop claiming it at the 3-second clip.
I do claim it.
No.
I can do whatever I want. It's my game.
You don't
I
get to
win.
claim. You don't get to do that. Yeah, otherwise, then we'll just do 2 seconds and that'll be it.
We'll discuss it with the president and CEO.
Morning show.
Santa Monica, Everclear.
Boom. There it is. It is Santa Monica by Everclear. Good job. What's your name?
Sam Anderson.
Sam. Good, Sam. Come on by. Get you a Thunder Radio shirt. Wear it around proud. Okay. I expected a little bit of feedback. Yeah, I'll do that.
Mic drop.
He just called in,
That's
named
me.
it, and hung up the phone.
That would be me if I called into a
To
radio
station.
show.
Yeah. Just call in, and that'd be all that I would say. Morning show.
Cat Lester had a birthday yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Got it down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, birthdays today have been popular.
Yes.
Like there may be days we get no birthdays called in. Today, buddy, they just ringing it up. It's okay.
Play that 3-second.
You can play the 3-second or the answer.
Both. I feel like most people that know that song could have got it on the 3, but
Sam got it on the 2. He's the boss.
We could live beside the ocean.
Yeah. Oh, you put a little fade
You
on
like
it today.
that?
Holly did some production work.
Oh,
Usually just cuts off abruptly.
employee of the week right here.
You're not eligible.
I sure do a lot of work for someone who's not eligible to receive an award for the amount of work.
You've received plenty of awards.
I heard that song on the radio last week, and I took a screenshot real fast so I could use it today. I'm like, this is gonna be a good one. Yeah, I like Everclear. Well, I like a couple other songs.
Yeah, I could probably only name 2 or 3.
I hate when I do that, when I hear a band like Chumbawamba, and I'm like, oh, I love Chumbawamba. And my
No, you
friend's
don't.
like, do you want to go to the concert? I'm like, yes, I would love to go to the Chumbawamba concert with you. And I know one song.
Yeah. And
So I sit there for hours
waiting on one song.
waiting on one song, and then it plays, and I'm real hyped.
Now I'm into it.
And then
It's over.
and then
Yeah.
we're back to playing a bunch of stuff I don't know again. And I'm like, why do I do that?
Why do you do that? Yeah.
Do you want to go see Aqua?
Like I don't want to go
Yeah.
to a concert unless
Barbie Girl?
I know 90% of the songs I'm going to need to know.
Wallen.
Well, I'm going to know 100% of those. I'm just saying, I'm not willing to go unless I'm going to. I need to know 90% of the stuff they're going to sing. Otherwise, what's the point of all the hassle and trouble to sit there and not know it?
You know, one of the things that keeps me from going to places like concert venues or big events is parking.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to park and walk a long ways. I know that sounds lazy of me.
And old.
It's more mentally draining, I feel like, than physically.
Just fighting traffic, dealing with people.
I don't want to do that.
None of it. None of it. And Nashville didn't used to be that bad to get a spot. Like even, 5, 6, 7 years ago, it was not that bad. Now, you cannot park there now. There's nowhere to go. And then you're going to pay $40 to park.
We parked in some dark alleys in Nashville.
Well, yeah, that's cheap. $5, no security? Absolutely. No fence, no security, nothing.
No street lights.
100% will park here. I'm not.
One time we took the kids when they were like 9 and 10 to watch the Vols play, and Josh parked 10 miles
It wasn't 10
from the stadium. We
miles.
had to hike to the stadium.
It was further than I realized, because once you cross the bridge on the highway there, like you're going to Gatlinburg, you can see the stadium. Like, I mean, it's right there, and you can see it. I'm like, well, we'll just park right here and we'll walk over. But it's a little further than I thought. You could see it,
and it was hot.
It was a little bit of a haul.
Jessica said that they had to pay $70
to park for the bananas,
and still had to walk.
She said, I didn't realize it was $70 till it was too late. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't park. That time of the Tennessee game that I'm talking about, like up to get somewhat close, it's $50. And I'm like, I am not paying $50 to park. And if you park too close to Neyland, you ain't leaving. Like you cannot get out of there. So it wasn't so much the parking and the price.
Yes, it was.
No,
it was just coincidental that when we left, it was easier.
Highway and gone, buddy. No traffic. So I'm all about that. But Nashville's gotten like that. You can't park anywhere. There's nowhere to go. And if you get parked, you're not getting out. They've built stuff on all the parking lots.
When I go somewhere, like say when I go to graduation, or when I go to like a track meet, or
I'm not going to tell y'all where I park.
I don't look for the parking spot that's closest to the door.
I look for the one with the best egress.
I want to when I pull my vehicle out and it's time to go, I want to be as close to the exit and as easy as exit as I can possibly. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to want to fool with.
Yeah, I would rather walk a little.
Yes.
I'm not going to, because like for football, like let's talk high school football. I park behind the stadium because I have a lot of stuff that I'm carrying in.
Radio equipment
and stuff. But then after the game, it don't have to be a big game, just a decently attended game, traffic takes forever to clear out of back there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere. And we have a 15-minute post game. It takes me 15 minutes to pack up my stuff, and then by the time I get downstairs, you think traffic will be clear, but it is not. Like, you're still just sitting down there.
Yeah.
So, like for things like graduation, I take a different approach, and I park out by the road.
Yeah.
Where I can just literally jump a curb and be on the highway. I'm not. There's nobody there. They're like, why are you parking up here? I'm like, because I am not fighting this traffic.
I know. When I go to the track meets, they are usually the parking lot's very busy. I'm just finding a piece of grass and pulling in it and making my own area, because some of those cars get so tightly squeezed in there that you can barely open the doors.
Yeah, I'm not about that. But like that Tennessee game, I was very happy with my selection when it was time to leave, like get in the car and actually leave. But the walking to and the walking back was not the best. I'll do a mile. A mile is fine with me. It's a 15-minute walk. That's not bad. Y'all need to toughen up. You can handle a mile.
I would rather take a 15-minute walk to my car and feel like I'm moving than to be stuck for 15 minutes in my car and not have to walk and make it that same distance.
The difference is if you walk 15 minutes, you might save an hour in traffic. You know what I'm saying? If you walk 15 minutes,
Yeah.
you might save yourself an hour sitting in traffic if you parked closer to the stadium.
Yeah.
I'd rather walk the 15 minutes, but we walked for 40. We were way out there. It's $5 to park though, so I don't know that you
I
beat
just don't
that.
like sitting still. I gotta feel like I need to.
She wants to complain that she had to walk. People are giving up their parking spots over here on the Carmine Family Dental cameras. Park behind the Mellow Mushroom / Cookout. Want to go to Knoxville, says Trey.
When was the last time we went and watched a Tennessee game?
Holly, just don't try to pull through a ditch with a 2-wheel drive Navigator. Yeah, Holly.
I guess somebody needs to give me a 4-wheel drive something or other.
She's yapping about wanting something smaller.
Do they not make 4-wheel drive small vehicles?
Not good ones.
I do need to downsize though.
The last time we went to a Tennessee game was probably the time that we did all the walking. I don't
Okay.
think that we've been back.
We really should go back. Maybe this year.
Tickets have gotten really expensive. They got better. And now they're doing all that construction or about to or started on over there on the G10 side where they're going to build basically battery Knoxville over there.
Yeah.
Gonna be even less parking. We stayed at a hotel up there once when the girl one was doing a cheer competition.
Mm-hmm.
I would stay there because you could walk to the stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about a mile and a half, but it's close enough.
Right.
You got to park.
It's on the river. The walk is pretty.
Yeah, but when you get the price for during a home game,
oh gosh,
it
you
is
can't
not,
afford the hotel.
It was like, well, the hotel during the summer when nothing's going on is $100 a night. I'm like, I'll stay here, and then you start looking around in
like
September, and it's
800.
I'm like, no, we're not going to this. And you say that she romanticizes about it right now, but in the fall, Holly's like, why we do this? Why we do this? We could be at home, sitting on my couch, and we watch a game, and I could be napping, and you could watch a game, and I could be in bed.
Lee, I'm
Why
such
did I
a
do this?
homebody. Why
And
am I
then-
like
But
this?
now she's like, well, we should really go back. No, you don't want to
I
go back.
need to do things that I don't like to do sometimes to experience the world, or I would just sit at home.
Josh Taylor says tickets are insane. We're just going to start tailgating. Just watch the game at the car. And that's the thing. I don't care enough about tailgating to do that. I've never been into it.
If we were going with people who tailgated the right way, where someone was going to cook,
Yeah.
and we got
Not me. I'm not doing the cooking.
not me.
Yeah.
I don't.
But again,
I'm
I could tailgate at my house. I can tailgate at home. I can sit on my back porch. I can fire up the grill. I've got a TV on the back porch. I got a TV.
You know
inside.
what? You're right. We're not going.
And there
We're
it is.
done. I agree.
Trey says it's a $1,000 trip minimum for 2 people. And that's correct. By the time you do gas, and we have to stay at a hotel because Holly can't come back the same day. Can't do it.
I just don't want to.
Well, now I don't want to. I just wanted to blame her.
Press passes. What's that?
Press passes. We will not be getting press passes. All right, we got more morning show. We'll be back in just a minute. What's next? Monday's Misconnections or Manchester Forum Mondays?
Well,
or?
it's a little different. It's about Manchester, and it's kind of a forum.
Okay, kind of a forum thing. That's
It's
next.
It's new.
That's new. All right. That's next on the morning show. I want to tell you real quick about Common John Brewing Company. They're closed Monday and Tuesday, but they'll be back open on Wednesday, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Singo on Wednesday night. If you've never been by, I know there's still kind of the misconception that people get. They think it's a bar or you have to drink beer to go there. That's not it. They got regular drinks up there. They got some food, really good flatbread pizzas, and good breakfast. I like that scrambled egg bowl. Go try it out at 210 Woodbury Highway. Give it a try. See what you think. That's Common John Brewing Company. Online at commonjohnbc.com.
Coffee County Bank was founded in 1975 by a group of local business people.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's too expensive to go. It's not going to do it. Me, you're way ahead of schedule today. You're behind schedule. You see that dumbass that said Manchester officers are harassing him? I don't know. I didn't, but Holly might have.
What?
Shannon said, you see that dumbass that said Manchester officers were harassing him? I don't know if it's in the forum.
We were getting some messages from somebody saying some stuff like that. I don't know.
Being on campus is amazing, though. You just can't get the atmosphere home. No, you can't. I just don't. It just doesn't drive my. I just don't get all that excited about it anymore. If I could helicopter, Leslie. So if I could fly in and get a ride over to the stadium in a police motorcade.
Leave her alone.
What?
She ain't taking you to no.
Leslie, fly me to the game. And then if I could do that, then maybe. But otherwise, I don't want to drive it. I don't want to do the traffic. Even the actual game itself, just. I like to sit at home and watch all my games. You know, I can flip the channels and watch different stuff.
The reason I don't like going, I would rather sit out and tailgate than to go into the stadium and sit and watch.
And if I go, I want to get in like 2 hours early.
I want to get up and move,
yeah.
And I want to walk around and stretch. I don't want to sit right there.
I want to get in when the gates open because I want to watch. I like to watch the kickers warm up and stuff. Tracy, I thought about just going to MTSU games to get my football experience. Yeah, they got a beer garden over there now. Derek Mason's coaching, so you know they're not very good. Got this text from a listener. Went to a comedy act at Bridgestone, parked at the new food court place, got to the car at 10:30. Left the parking garage at 1 a.m.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
No, I would be psychotic. I would get
that. You know what that reminds me of? That time we went to Opry Mills. We went to Opry Mills to see the Christmas lights or whatever, or for birthday dinner with your brother and Christmas lights. It was a weekend, like, was it 2 weekends before Christmas or something? I don't know. It was awful. It was the most anxiety I've ever gotten. And I think that broke me that day. Like, I used to not get anxiety, and after that, we sat for like 2 hours to get food. Finally got food, and everybody, we were supposed to go see the lights. People were tired of waiting, so some people didn't even stay. But then you could not leave. You could not leave. You were it was like false imprisonment there. You could not. The parking lot was so jammed up. Hours. I was getting claustrophobic in there. Like every line, every aisle. Battle of Bristol was a bad traffic experience. I bet. Talk about old people conversations. We just gonna sit here and talk about traffic.
Traffic.
I ain't dealing with it. I just like being at home. I've turned into a homebody. Holly's ripped off on me.
I'm sorry. I just like being at home.
I'm not complaining. Just what's happened. Just what's happened. Traffic on 24s. I know. Traffic on 24 is awful. It's a little game of roulette, trying to figure out if you can get somewhere.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
We're ahead of schedule today. Ahead of schedule means we're behind schedule, actually, but Holly's logic tells me we're ahead of schedule. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. 6:30 till 8:30, Monday through Friday. You can win an HVAC unit. That's right, a full installed HVAC unit in your home, thanks to AVU Heating and Air, American Veterans United Heating and Air in Shelbyville. We teamed up with them. Go to our website, thunder1320.com/cool. That's COOL. Also got the link on our Facebook page. Get over there and click it, register. You might win. You never know. Holly, what's up here?
What's up here? I found a Facebook group called California to Tennessee.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was bothered by it.
Okay.
I hate to admit that I'm like, no, don't come here.
no. You stay there.
But I thought we know a lot of folks from California who have, moved out of that area because they don't like what's going on there and they like how we do things here. And so they're not.
There's some who are like that.
Yes.
Who've come here because and there's some who they may like the way it's done there, but they realize they can do it here way cheaper.
Yeah.
It's the pricing. And they're like, well, just come on over here and you'll ruin it. And then we'll all have to move out of this state. But for now, we're still all right.
So I guess in this group, there are people who get on here and like, don't come to Tennessee. Don't come to Tennessee.
Not come.
You don't want to do it. Don't come here.
Right.
Talking about how bad it is and whatnot.
How bad it is.
Yes.
What's the matter with it?
Well, let me take, this is Sierra. This is her post. As a California native that moved to Tennessee, Middle Tennessee last summer, believe the negative comments and posts you see. It is not people just trying to convince Californians not to move here. It has not been what I thought it would be. Maybe for retirees, it's a good place. But if you have school aged children, I wouldn't recommend coming to Tennessee. We're here for at least another year. The positives is
positive. It sounds like she's gonna leave soon.
The positive is that it's beautiful. Gas is $2.80 a gallon. Car registration is $75. Negative is it's crowded. Infrastructure is not where it should be for the amount this amount of development. Some main roads don't even have the ability to add lanes because of businesses, houses, or creeks that won't allow for it. Public schools have a lot of bullying. And that's a reflection of the type of people that are raising these kids.
The type of people that are raising these kids around here.
She said, the bugs. I moved here to enjoy nature, but ticks are so bad that I can't relax long enough to enjoy nature.
Because of the people that are raising these kids around here, I guess.
What
do you think you're going to get out in nature, honey? Like, if you go outside, that's where bugs are.
She goes on to say, a year ago, I was one of those people that was convinced any negative comments or posts that were made just by people trying to convince another Californian not to move here, but that's not the case.
Trey says she's 100% right. I hope nobody else comes.
I agree.
Yeah, let's get on there and reiterate how right she is. There are ticks everywhere. They're huge. They're the size of dogs. Do not come down here. Or over here. I laugh at the ironic part of I moved here to enjoy the outdoors, but there's bugs there. Like
the ticks. I
snowflakes melt in this environment.
I just feel like that's like me moving to New York and then complaining about the rats. Right. It's what's there.
There are rats everywhere. I saw them on TV. There's tons of cats up there. They're huge. Yeah, I mean, it is what I mean. Some of the statements that she's making aren't wrong. I mean, it's like, what did you think was going to happen?
Right, exactly.
Like,
you can't move from California and move here and expect to get California cheaper.
Right. Like, yeah. But then she's like, well, the good is, well,
it's cheap.
It's cheap. Well,
there's a reason.
You get what you pay for around here. I don't know. You get what you pay for. Yeah. What is gas in California? It's like $7 a gallon right now. Like 3 times as much. So yeah, move back out there, honey. There won't be no ticks.
I'm gonna move to North Dakota and then complain about the snow.
Is there no ticks in California? I don't know.
Well, I will say that the bugs in the South are different. Well,
she didn't even talk about mosquitoes yet. Has she not been here for mosquito season?
Mosquitoes are way worse than ticks, I think.
100%. 100%. I mean, I feel like there's more of them.
I mean, you can.
I mean, I don't go walking through waist-high grass often, so I don't pick up a lot of ticks. But I mean,
look, go enjoy nature. Ticks may happen when you get back. You just got to check for ticks, like that one song says.
Brad Paisley, he would like to check you for ticks.
It's just part of life here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a new business.
Ticks happen.
I'm gonna start that business. We'll check you for ticks.com. I'll show up at your house and have the right to refuse business if I want to. You know?
Right.
I refuse. I will not be checking you for ticks. I accept. I will be checking you for ticks. And this is what we'll do. And we'll just do a thorough investigation. Kind of like they used to check for lice in your hair, you know?
Yeah.
Anything else on that, or was that just it? Just that one lady complaining?
Well, I
You commented? You commented?
I made a post in that.
I hope you said don't come here.
No, I didn't, because
I want to get on here and read it. What's it called?
It's called California to Tennessee. This is what I said. Because listen, if somebody in California, they want to move, they're like, I don't like the way things are going here. I don't like
There are 19,000 people in this group.
Yeah, I don't want to follow the politics. I'd like to move to Tennessee. And so they get on this page, and I would like for them to know what it's actually like. So I said, Middle Tennessee in here. I live in Manchester, home of Bonnaroo. Curious about small town Tennessee? Give our local radio station a follow on Facebook.
Yeah, Holly.
Very active in the community, which will help you get an idea of what it's like in the area.
Try to attract them here.
Listen, I got one like from Kate Bryant.
Who's probably over there because she's a realtor.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
I would say
Realtors in there
80% are
selling
posting houses. Yeah.
Smart, though. I mean, that's where you go in there and post links to your houses. So it's the realtor's fault. They're dragging this stuff in here. And they're posting their links.
Any hootie. That's all I got today.
Past top of the hour morning show. Oh, Trace said, Fire Holly. Get her out of here. I know.
Why?
Because you're out here trying to attract people to our area.
No, I'm bringing awareness. We got big old ticks. Y'all can't last. You're not made for
big old ticks.
Tennessee summers.
That's the summer. I don't think they're going to be able to handle the summers here. The humidity is...
Well, they don't have very frigid winters there either, do they?
No.
So I can
imagine.
imagine.
The northern part, I think it's pretty cold. I think.
I feel like maybe this girl is from a city somewhere.
She's from San Diego.
Yeah.
Where it's like 80 and sunny and pleasant all the time.
Hardly any bugs.
No bugs here. What about them sandflies? Well, that's in Florida or Gulf Shores. I'm sure they get them out there too. Anyway, all right. We got other things to do. We're at the top of the hour. Morning show overdrive financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. If you're moving here from California, you need some financing, they can help. NewHavenMTG.com. NMLS 1477317.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how...
I'm talking about M-Cella treatments with Dr. Van Winkle in Manchester. I'm Holly with the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Here to tell you that M-Cella treatments...
Yeah, the mosquitoes here will get them before the ticks. Oh, we got to do birthdays. I'm way off right now. I thought we were at the news break. We can do birthdays. My bad.
Bailey Manor, Manchester Security.
Let's see here. Birthdays from the weekend that I did not add. Birthdays.
I look up famous birthdays, right? And I go through a list. They've got them. Their definition of
I know, right?
Famous birthdays or celebrity birthdays is different than mine. Here is what appears to be a newborn baby. Duncan Bollinger. He's a YouTube star. He's swaddled. Well, he's age 7 now. He's no longer a newborn, but it's his birthday.
That is quite weird. Sometimes, like one day when you were out and I was doing the birthdays,
yeah,
like you get down to like the 32nd person on the list, and it's like George Clooney. Like, why is he down here?
Yeah, exactly.
Look, he shouldn't be way down here. I'm going to spend more time in this California to Tennessee group. Seems like some entertainment for me. Yeah, a lot of realtors posting their stuff. These houses have got to look so cheap to them, right? Like when you post this house that's like, $600,000 here, it's probably like $1.3 million out there.
This was the same person. I've been seeing this woman around, and I thought it was the same lady.
No, they twins. Holly.
I was like, you're here at this school? I just saw you at that school. I didn't know there was two of them. Is one married to the baseball coach?
No, to his brother.
They are identical. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's all realtor postings. I wish I could read 193 comments on this chick's post about how bad it is here. We're frustrated here. We express our concerns or are met with, it's a free country. If you don't like it, you can leave. But we can't. We are trapped.
You did it.
Sure, I could sell my house at an all-time high to one of you, but where will I go? To a place that costs even more? No, this is your fault.
That's your fault.
My adult children can't afford their $1,800 a month rent. No, I ain't listening to this crap. I ain't listening to that. Now rent would be back in California. I'm gonna sit and read that all day and get pissed. That's Kent.
It is a birthday time on the Thunder Radio morning show. It's Monday, so that means we're doing Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. And this afternoon at 4:30, Tiffany will be on her show, Connecting Coffee County, and she's going to be drawing for a winner of a slice of birthday pie from all 3 days. We're giving away 3 slices of pie today, and that pie comes from our friends at the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. At the end of the week, we draw for a cake. Last week's cake winner, Greg Helms, congratulations. And last week's anniversary winner was Matt and Becca Rossman. So congratulations to them. They won some flowers from the Mossy Pot in Manchester. All right, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. Birthdays. Let's get it. Let's try to talk better, Josh. Saturday birthdays. Eric, Keith, Whitney, Pika, Carol, Kennedy, Jaden, Vandergriff. Happy birthday to all those people. We also had an anniversary Saturday, Philip and Tara Williams. Yes. All right, Sunday birthdays. Had a lot of them. J.C. Vaughn, Brad Riddle, Jobson Lemons, Kat Lester, Dale Peterson, Keaton Rowe. Happy birthday to those folks. And we had anniversary, Todd and Kim Watkins. And Monday, we got several birthdays for today. Misty Weaver, Isaac Reynolds, Joshua Vandergriff, Carson Riddle, Grayson Sadler, Cora Harrison. Happy birthday to all those people. All right, how about that? Okay, Holly, celebrities.
Okay, he's a famous skateboarder.
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk turns 57 today. Good job, Josh.
Winner. I remember that video game. You could demo it on PS2, and he was like, oh my gosh. Look at these graphics.
I never liked skateboarding games.
I didn't like the game, but it came as like a demo game.
Yeah.
So you got it for free, or part of it. And so I loved it.
I want to say there was a demo game. You remember when you could get things like prizes in a cereal box?
Yeah.
I want to say it was one of those, and we had just gotten a computer at my dad's.
Yeah.
And it had a CD, I guess it was a CD-ROM of Duke Nukem.
Okay.
Like it was just like a demo version of it. I think that's where it came out of. Anyway, it was just like one part.
You put like one little level.
Yeah, one little level.
Trying to get you to buy the rest of the game.
Okay, I don't know if you will. Yeah, Mighty Ducks, the coach.
Emilio Estevez
turns 63 today.
Give me a go.
Okay, I don't think you're gonna know this game. This guy.
Flying V.
He was in American Pie. Eugene Levy was his dad in the movie.
Oh, the guy.
His name's Jason Biggs. He turns 47 years old today. The guy from American Pie
He's 47.
is 47.
They need to make another American Pie. Now he's got kids. You know?
Oh, yeah.
American Pie grown up. Nobody's better than Stifler, though.
We don't need any more American
No,
Pie.
we need
No.
we need a lot more American
That's not
Pies.
what we need.
We need American Pie, spin-offs after spin-off after spin-off. But the greatest series ever developed was American Pie. Anything else here?
No.
All right. What?
No, nothing. I don't have anything else.
All right. Morning show overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance. Excellent way to take advantage of the equity in your home. Maybe get that fence or that building or that pool you've been wanting. You got the equity in your home. New Haven Mortgage can help you get that and turn it liquid. Go to newhavenmtg.com, 1300 MacArthur Street in Manchester, right across from Markham's. Go see Heather and her team at New Haven Mortgage. NMLS 1477317.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Trey said, how old is Holly? I don't remember that at all. Talking about this demo game.
Hell, I can't remember nothing. I may be making all that up. But I feel like I remember that. I know it was a Duke Nukem demo game.
The public schools here are absolute garbage. We live in the county with the #1 elementary and high school in the state. Okay.
I hate that. I hate people that want to move here
And then complain about how it
and
is.
then complain about it.
Move
Like,
back.
we didn't ask you to come here. Like, and then they're just gonna, I don't know. If I moved to another state, I would honestly, sincerely try to make the most of it, no
Right.
matter how cold it
Well,
was,
you're
no
gonna
matter
be
how
there.
big the ticks.
Unless it's
I
California.
don't have, you don't have to like it, but I just,
Well, now's probably a good time to tell you I'm looking at a radio station in California. I'm gonna buy. Good deal.
That will never happen.
No, I did see one in North Georgia that looked good. As soon as we get these under control, we're gonna buy some more. I agree with you. I did so much research before moving here. I thought I was prepared, but I wasn't. It's not at all how I thought it would be. I wanted it to go better. Everything has gone wrong. Everything, I guess you meant to say everything that could go wrong has. I'm sticking it out at a job I hate because my lender won't accept
We
my...
all hate our jobs. That's life. Don't nobody like their job.
I like what I do.
No, we all hate it.
I wasn't expecting California wages, but these are not livable wages here.
You didn't do good research. You're
Yeah.
probably living beyond your means.
Yeah.
You want to be Miss Cute Stanley Cup and Miss Dunkin' Donuts, but you're not living.
Holly's into it this morning.
I would. Never mind. Social media has ruined people.
Maybe it's just your area. We bought in Gallatin. They basically said it was nice.
There's going to be bad parts everywhere. I don't know.
Sounds like you moved to the wrong area. Bugs, though, yeah. Any research would have told you that. Don't know what else to tell you. Why don't you do a little research before you make big decisions? No.
People get Dunkin', Trey.
I can't afford Dunkin'.
I don't, but people do. I want this shirt for 4th of July.
It's too wieners. You cannot wear that.
Yes, I can.
Kevin, I ain't seen any of them move into Huntland. You know, that's a little too rural for them there, Kevin. I think that's the issue. I mean, we got some in Manchester, but, you know, they all seem to be good. The ones that we know, anyway. Oh, my goodness. What are you doing today? Work?
Yeah, I got work to do.
I like your bubble braids.
No, they're not cute today.
I think they look cute. They're nice. Who are you texting? Boyfriend?
Somebody asking about Bonnaroo tickets. We are selling discounted day passes this year.
Correct. All information's on the website.
Well, I went to the website. Ours. Is it this one? Click that. That took me to Bonnaroo.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a link direct there. Probably should be. Let me check up about it.
Oh, yes. Final segment of Thunder Radio Morning Show. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks.
Whoops. Already had you on. Turned you off.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Final segment of the show today. We've had a good one. Some good winners, some good fun in the past couple hours. We're here 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8:30. So hopefully we will get a chance to talk to you tomorrow if we've not ran you off completely. A couple of different ways to catch the show. If you're new, you can watch the show over on the Carmine Family Dental cameras on Facebook or YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. You can also, of course, listen on our terrestrial radio ranges, AM 1320, FM 1079, FM 1067, worldwide on the Manchester Go smartphone app and thunder1320.com. So plenty of different ways to catch the show, listen, be a part of it. You can, if you can't listen to us live, I know a lot of people catch the show at their own time and convenience. You can download the show, Apple or Spotify. Just search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly, and you will get the show, and you can download it and listen to it at your leisure, which surprisingly a lot of people do.
Yeah. If they can't catch it live, they
like in my mind, one person shouldn't be doing that. Like, well, why do you want to listen to this show? In my mind, they listen to it because it's just what's on.
Yeah.
And so it's on in the morning, but they choose with their own time to listen to the show later on. So we do appreciate that. A couple of things. Do you have anything here?
Nope.
So a couple of things of note, just reminders, I guess, for everybody. High school softball, Coffee County High School softball is at home tonight. They will be playing Nolensville. 6:30 start on Thunder Radio, weather permitting. Shout out to Tullahoma Baseball. They are in the sectional over there. So they continue to roll along. They got to win 2 out of 3 there, and they're going to get back to the state tournament, which is next week. Speaking of state tournament, Coffee County got 3 track people headed there. We talked about it, I think, last week. Naomi Abiosi, Morgan Spears, and Presley Rooker. So congratulations to them. But as far as team stuff, high school softball is the only team left. Last team standing. Everybody else in the spring is done. Tennis, soccer, baseball, track as a team. Everybody else is done. It's just high school softball tonight, and that's an elimination game in the region. So good luck to them. Other items of note. We are 11 days away from high school graduation for Coffee County graduates. There's several other graduations earlier than that. We are 14 days away from Memorial Day. I didn't mention this one earlier. We're 31 days away from Bonnaroo. Believe that.
It's coming quickly. And someone actually just messaged me. It's a good time to remind everybody that we are selling those discounted day passes.
Yes. Thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo. That's how you get that. Thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo to get those and have access to our day pass tickets where you can get them at a discount. And the other thing I want to remind people of, 2 big giveaways happening right now. We're partnered up with Flooring Solutions in Tullahoma to give away a floor, 400 square feet of LVP installed in your home. Go to thunder1320.com/floor to enter that. And also just started accepting entries this weekend for an HVAC giveaway, a complete HVAC unit installed. Go to thunder1320.com/cool. There's also a link at the top of the page there, or an ad top of the page. You can also click on contests. So click on contest at the top of the page, or if you're on your phone, click the little hamburger menu, go to contest, and you can find the different ones there. So a couple of different things happening. Big thanks to our sponsors for that. AVU Heating and Air on the HVAC and Flooring Solutions on the floor. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't have a lot left. I got a minute or two left here before we wrap up the day. Dale said y'all need a taller tower. I can't hear you in the borough. Sorry, Dale. The FCC says that's as tall as it can be, and the FCC says it's as loud as I can turn it up. And otherwise, that's all I can do. They control the things. Also, if the tower is any taller, I have to put lights on it, and I'm not interested. You'll crawl up there and change some lights.
I reckon we need to get it painted.
We got a lot of things to do. The tower needs to be painted. I need to get in there and get the brush sprayed, but it won't stop raining.
Hope everybody had a good Mother's Day yesterday.
Yeah,
I got out in the yard and hit some golf balls practicing because I'm going to be in a golf tournament. It's very serious.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the Coffee County Lady Raider basketball golf tournament fundraiser, and it's always a lot of fun. You can sign up. You get a team together and you can play, and the entry fee covers your meal and stuff the night before out at Granddad's, dinner and auction, stuff like that. And then we'll play golf on Saturday.
Good luck to you. I'm going to be doing the coaches show that day, but I'll try to swing out there and watch a little bit. Like to see Holly whacking it around.
What did you think yesterday about?
I thought she had a pretty good swing.
I'm going to practice again today.
A couple times, hit a couple of nice balls. Our yard's so tall we couldn't find them.
They're bright fluorescent golf balls, like bright pink.
Well, the problem is we
yellow.
got a lot of bright weeds, and so they just mix right in. But I thought she hit a couple.
I enjoyed it. I enjoy hitting golf balls.
She hit a couple of grounders out to second base, but otherwise she got.
Boy, that makes you mad, don't it?
She was getting mad. I'm Holly, just calm down. It's just for fun. It's for a fun tournament. If you get too tore up, you're gonna give Sophie anxiety. You're gonna have to relax.
I'll be a calming nature.
Just have you Bloody Mary and
it's gonna
relax
be good.
yourself.
It's gonna be good.
But we will be giving updates on Holly's tournament progress when we get to it. All right, we got Mercantile menu coming up. Do you just get to a point where you cannot think of what you're supposed to say anymore? Like, this is getting worse. My brain's overloading, I guess. Too much stuff, not enough bandwidth. And it just is like buffering.
Yeah.
Up there. And just completely lose train of
It
thought.
happens.
More and more, and on air, that's not good.
Yeah.
Happened
It's
to me
time
during
for us to retire.
Happened to me during basketball a lot this past year. I just would lock up and I'm like
to be fair, it was Jaden, Caden, Jaden, Braden.
Yeah. There was a lot of that going on. And for whatever, and you couldn't just say last names because you had a couple with the same last name, Jaden and Caden with the same last name, and then you had another Caden, different last name, but
Yeah.
you just had then another Jaden, but it was a different last name. So it was, I don't know, messed with my head.
I think that would
expose just how not good I am at it anyway.
No. You had somebody to come up to you this weekend and was like, "You're as good as the professionals on the Major League Baseball games."
I don't think he listens to the professionals too good. Ben Ingram calls a good ball game.
He does
for the Braves. You can't beat that guy's voice.
It's like butter.
I know. I'm very jealous.
Are you going to play
I was
Ben
looking
Ingram? He let me hold his World Series ring one time. I need to make that my profile picture.
Let's see. There's Ben Ingram here.
Hey, it's Ben Ingram. Your home for Atlanta Braves baseball is Thunder Radio, WMSR in Manchester, Tennessee.
Thank
your
you, Ben.
Coffee County Sports Authority.
That's right.
You can't quite beat that voice up there.
He's got kind of his S's are kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but I like the way he says them.
All right. We got one morning show. We'll let you know what's happening at the Mercantile when we come back.
When choosing where your car goes for repair, choose Manchester Tire and Brake, located on Hillsborough Boulevard, just across from the post.
Tell everybody bye, Holly.
Bye, Holly. I'll do better tomorrow.